Hey friends, I couldn't be more excited, a little bit stressed out, but here we are at the Transitional Nantucket. And if you remember, in an episode past, we had this huge issue with this tile that was misquoted. And luckily for us, the supplier and the manufacturer have come together and they made it happen as the homeowner was in love with a splash tile. So I'm pretty stressed, but Brandon and his team are doing a really good job installing. It's a mosaic, so if you look really hard, you can see he's starting to peel back this white paper. That's what holds each sheet together. It's kind of a puzzle, so the manufacturer sends each of these 12-inch sheets in this map, so the color isn't quite on this map, correct? So that's not going to exactly be how it looks. But each one of these is numbered, and so Brandon has meticulously laid each of these out so that they all line up perfectly. This sheet comes in a predetermined length. If we were to modify it, it would really greatly up the cost. So this is the size that we have to work with. So Cabinet Concepts and us, we really worked with this design to fine tune it. So you can see that they've put a piece of crown up there to bring that size down. We've had to have a custom piece of this material to stick right here so that the whole pattern is on there. Otherwise, we would just have this big gap, and I didn't want to actually custom order another layer and have them somebody would have had to retailer and redesign that whole design. So we're taking the material parameters that we have and making the best bang for our buck. And I'm a little stressed because we waited like 6 months for this tile to come in. When they pulled it out of the box, let me show you this, I almost had a meltdown. Like, I think I was like, my heart was palpitating. Can I touch this? I'm touching it. So they pulled it out and I thought, this is not what we ordered. It is what we ordered. This, if you notice, is the back. This part has these great grooves in it. That accepts the thin set. And then this is actually the front of the tile. We can't see it yet, but I'm hoping it looks awesome. In between each of these tiles, we'll get grout. And usually I have a grout color selected for in here, but I'm waiting to see how it looks when he pulls off the paper to see what color grout that we want to go with. I think Brandon's hoping we go with a lighter colored grout, because if we don't, he's going to have to ensure that all that thin set is out of there so it gets a really good stick, right? I'm learning. This is actually a pre-established design by Sichi. However, Sichi would make anything very custom. If I sent them an image, they would take that and make those mosaic pieces into exactly what I was ordering. So if I sent them an image of my cat, they would make that come true. There are two different levels of Sichi design. This is more of a pixelated design, so you can see each tile is its own thing. If we truly selected kind of the upper end of that, it would be they would cut each sliver of tile to fit the design, so it wouldn't be as pixelated and it would be an actual true representation of something that we were trying to reproduce. The process and the amount of hands that touch this one tile to get it in this one house is just incredible. So we make things look really easy when we're installing them, but the amount of people, the amount of minds, the amount of things and processes to make something come true are just truly incredible. We work really hard with continuing education, and we meet with different reps that come in and show us what is the latest, what is the greatest, how does it work, how long does it take to come in. Continually knowing what is the newest, latest trends is something that we work really hard to stay abreast of. This is something that we found out, this job started probably 2 years ago when I got my hands on it, and I found this straight from the rep. It just was brand new, and they showed it to the homeowner and she was in love with it. But this isn't something that somebody just shows in a showroom. This is something that's very specialized, very custom, and it's really the wow factor. So usually about 2 weeks before the home is ready, we try to ask the homeowner not to come in anymore so we can do a big grand reveal where everybody cries and hugs and sings Kumbaya, but that's probably not going to happen. She's probably going to come in the middle of the weekend and see it and text me happy dances, which I wish I was here when she sees it, but it is what it is.